the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive. Welcome to T-Mobile Park. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shabby on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You get to this point of the season, Boog, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. And when a team takes care of business with such dominance and gets out to a 3-0 lead, I just can't see this series lasting much longer.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes. But hey, coming back to win the series has been done before. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And taking the ball for Seattle, Luis Castillo.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Okay, all set to go. Bryce Harper. Stands in for the Phillies. And that's how Game 4 gets underway. That one hammered but pulled foul. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. And an easy out to start the game. Let's take a look at our lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Just getting started here in Seattle. Howard launched a homer in his most recent game.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And now 2-2. Fastball is outside. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So man aboard, Kyle Schwarber now at the plate. And a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
one drilled. Right center field. That one heading for the fence. And gone! Kyle Schwarber with a rocket. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. The Phillies score first. It's 2-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job on the plate.
Yelich not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
He was all over that one. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Yeah, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
1 out, runner at second. Trey Turner at the plate. Inside.
Ball, that's in.
And that is ball 1. 1 out, the runner at second here in Game 4 of the World Series. That takes the corner.
Ball 2.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Yelich flies around third. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. And it's second. And a big swing and a miss.
Do that fastball. Slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Foul ball still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's a ball.
Here's a 1-2. Wild pitch. Catcher gets a piece. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Turner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. On the ground, out to short. Crawford throws to first in time. Out number 2. And here comes Alec Bohm. Center field. And that is that. 3 runs. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Jesus Lazard. Lots of punch outs. A real strikeout artist, Singing.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Leading off, J.P. Crawford.
Number 3, J.P. Crawford.
Ball 1.
High fly ball, right field. March moving under it. And a quick out, number 1. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Already they find themselves down 3 runs in this game, so there's work to be done.
Yeah, you want to see them come out with a little urgency here. You don't have to score all 3 runs, but put something up on the board. That'll make you feel a little bit better about your opportunities. But if you're looking at that 3-run lead and saying we've got to get it right now, you can put yourself up against a wall and not have really good at-bats. So just trust the process. Trust that your pitcher can hold them right there. These players can find themselves back in this ball game.
Rob Refsnyder in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Lined into left center, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And he'll pull into second safely.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on the tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Ball, that's in.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to a 3-hole hitter extending the inning, good at bat with 2 outs.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. And he's out.
Yeah, on the tag.
Down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs and a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
The 4th game of the World Series. Top of the second, Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. This one in the air, right field. Canzone on the move, reaching for it, and brings it in.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Ball, inside.
The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. Laced to right center, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland. And, man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. Around second is Real Muto. An off throw to second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Now here is
outside. That's a ball.
That's outside, and that's ball 1. Foul ball there. The 1-1. Fought off foul. One, 2 now.
Ball, that's down.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. just
that's
missed.
just out.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Kyle Schwarber would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Payoff pitch. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. 3 balls, 2 strikes to count. And
No, that's a ball.
4, 2
Take your bait.
aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Oh, and 1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
He's got 1 already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
2 on, 2 outs.
Ball, that's out.
Now all even up. Swing and a miss. Strike him out. Phillies. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Ozzie Albies. That one ripped right center field. And that gets down into the gap. And that's going to roll to the wall. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance, and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Hey.
Fouled off left side. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Good job to fight that one off. Swings and misses. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Nope.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson the Sunbird, but I'd ask permission first before avoiding that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. That one to first.
No, that's a foul ball.
Foul ball. Albies stands at second with 2 gone. A little out front there as he swings through it. On the ground, right side. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They trail it here, 3-0. The 4th game of the World Series. All set for the start of the inning. Christian Yelich stands in for the Phillies. Out towards right center field. Rodriguez under it. And there's 1 down. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
What do you got?
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. The 0-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much at a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
into center. Nice grab on the run. 2 away. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Inside corner at the knees for a strike. Marsh thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. That's out to center field. And that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third. And stepping in for the Mariners, Brendan Donovan.
Yeah!
Line drive. 1 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Up next for the Mariners.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the power hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Ball, that's low.
Raleigh, a former Gold Glove winner, batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former Home Run Derby champ. Hammer, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And he can't make the play. Still finds a way to get off the throw.
He's out.
Mariners leave 1. Still down 3-0. Back in Seattle, out of the 4th, Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Popped up. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Well, these Phillies did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Edmundo Sosa.
It's been tough fooling these hitters, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
Real Muto takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
2-0. That's ripped. Base hit. High throw to first, and he can't reach it.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Luis Castillo won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher for the Mariners, Yasper Zulueta.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
2 on, 1 out. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
There's a 1-2.
Ball 2.
The Phillies trying to break this one open here in Game 4 of the World Series. Just off the outside part of the plate. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Howard getting ready to hit. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
Ball, that's off the plate.
He's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he can bust this game wide open.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Base hit, 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and the lead is up to 5.
And on base every time, good speed, comfortable lead, but they could always use another.
Ball 1, no strikes. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Phillies 5 and the Mariners nothing. This is the World Series on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park, so now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez.
Hey!
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
No,
and
foul ball.
Foul ball. Makes the catch for the 2nd out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Miller stands in now, looks at that one inside. And that is in for a strike. And it's 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back in Seattle. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Christian Yelich.
You know, these Phils putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
A 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. And now it's 1-2. Line drive. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 1 down.
The batter, number 7,
In the air, right side of the infield. All these. And there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big.
Edward Bizzardo takes over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Marsh now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. In the air, right field. Benzone has a beat on it. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back at T-Mobile Park and stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. There's a strike. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout, and that's 4 strikeouts.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
There's a strike at the knees. The Phils leading by 5 here in Game 4 of the World Series. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Mariners.
Here's the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. He's 0 for 1. That's smashed towards center. 2 down. There's a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
On the ground, Sosa, the underhand flip, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching the World Series on the show. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Top 6. Today we deliver a powerful. Popped up. And that'll get down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Pulls that one foul. Bizzardo, a guy that features an absolute power slider, throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses. Ripped, but it curls foul.
And I think being able to expand with that pitch as you start to offer at it that he can move it just a little bit further away. Before you know it, you're trying to hit a pitch that's off the plate.
And a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Comes Real Muto. He's 2 for 2. And a foul ball. Comes up empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes. Slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And we're the top half of the 6th.
Ball,
Tried
that's
to
out.
backdoor him with that slider right there. Just missed off the plate. Good pitch though.
That's
Good job
ball
of
2.
laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Two on, 1 out. Bounced up the middle. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Now pitching for the
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, King. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Here's some real power at the plate. Cal Raleigh. Base knock, center field. And a man aboard.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Yeah.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
King, 26 years old. He's a former National League Cy Young Award winner. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Raleigh around second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 5-1. Headed first. Now at the plate, Julio Rodriguez. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Up the middle. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second and 1 gone. And now it's Josh Naylor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one fouled off. Out towards right center field. Marsh gets under it. 2 away down. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
This is the time you have to pull out every trick in your bag. They know the season is over with the loss. Things aren't looking great right now, but they're still in striking distance. They need to get something going real soon.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Swing, and he popped it up. That is the inning. So they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jose A. Ferrer. And now for the Phillies, Howard. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 0-1. Base hit, center field. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for Philadelphia.
I saw you distant right across the ocean. I thought it was the sun that I was close to the end.
Runner takes off. Hey! No throw. He's in there safely. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Late here in game 4. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. There's the ball. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Puts a bunt down. The flip. It's there, and that's a great play.
Although a safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third, you can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
Yelich in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
No, that's low.
That's too low. Ball 2. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in game 4 of the World Series. Swung on, popped up left side. And there's 2 down. Here's Turner now. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center.
Turner runs.
Nope.
Pitch
Outside.
misses to second, but way too late. Safe there.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Turner at second with 2 down. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Toss to Naylor. That ends the frame. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. In the air, right field, Marsh under it. And there's 1 down. Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners. Just a slow ground ball this time. Tosses to first. That's the 2nd out. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And it's 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. It's the Phillies 6 and the Mariners 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 23. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Ball 1.
Ground ball up the middle. What a stop. Fires to first. Got him.
Got him.
Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Next for Philadelphia.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Sosa.
Chop to third.
Nope, that's
and a
foul.
foul ball. Out to short, Crawford. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Flares it into the outfield. And that's down. A base hit. And that extends the inning for Bryce Harper.
Up next to Philadelphia, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So here is Bryce Harper.
Hey!
Real Muto off the first with 2 away. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Ball. Down.
Another 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Caught him looking for the pin. Phillies strand 1. They still lead. The 4th game of the World Series. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. On a line out towards center. Howard calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And that's just foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and
Ball
you just
inside.
get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Nice grab. Throw to first, and they get the out. Nobody left for Seattle. The lead remains 5. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Brash.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Crawford. Now the throw to first on the run.
No, he's safe.
But it's not in time. Base hit.
Boog, he doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for 1 run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Good eye
Ball,
in that
that's out.
spot. Runner at third, nobody out. Late here in game 4. Got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Now it's Christian Yelich. 1 for 4 with a double. Bounce to the right. Naylor. Not in time
Safe,
to
he's
first,
good.
and a run comes across.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple. And then that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. And now 2 aboard. So digging in, Brandon Marsh.
Hey!
Now he's challenging the called strike. And it's going to stay a strike. So that removes their last challenge. Two on, 1 out. Swinging a foul straight back. This one chopped up the middle. Flips it. There's
He's
one.
out.
To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Ball.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in Game 4 of the World Series. Check swing. No appeal. And it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. And the count is 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
Ball 4.
Hopefully he figures it out on the mound because they're running out of arms in that bullpen.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Gabe Spire.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Sosa in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Liner caught at second. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. 5-6. Back in Seattle, and stepping in for the Mariners, Ozzie Albies. That one pushed foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He worked the outside corner of the plate, and he kept it around the knees, both with the fastball and with the off-speed pitch.
In the air to left center. He's got it. 2 down.
Up next, the Mariners. The left fielder.
So they're down to their final out. Randy Arozarena digs in now.
That was straight queso right there.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
1 strike away. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2-2. And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next, the Mariners. Number 8.
Fastball for a strike. And that one fouled off. The Phillies up big in this one. They're the last half of inning number 9. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Hey!
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. And this one is over. The Philadelphia Phillies have done it. They won the World Series.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when they return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. And our outstanding crew. I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.
I need you and your friends to show up at 10. We leave in the Benz truck. Uber Lux and some we rolled up. I know you when the night is peak. When you relax and dance with me. Hands on your hip, move slow. Heart in my chest beat fast, but on the gas, I hope that it lasts. Love. You spin my heart around for 360. You spin my heart around.
Little swagger when I step